In this video, we're going to talk about turning your designs into Etsy digital products fast. Now, whether you've got an Etsy shop or whether you sell them through your own website, whether you've never even sold any products before, digital products, this video's for you. I'm going to go through it step by step of how you can create digital products quickly so that we can get the volume out, because that's half the battle. With an Etsy shop, we want the volume in there. We want the right kind of things in there. It's no good just putting everything in there and hoping for the best. We've got to be a little bit strategic. We've got to either niche down to certain people, whether that's something like business owners, so that we can keep creating products that they're going to keep coming back. So you could create social media posts, checklists, forms, anything that a business owner uses if that's the niche that you want to be in. So keep thinking about those repeat sales. We don't just want to sell them one planner for the year. What else are we going to add on to that planner? Digital stickers perhaps a matching journal, affirmations, something that's going to help that business owner take more action, have more confidence, get more results, whatever. So be thinking about what they use, what they need, problems that you can solve so that we can get those repeat sales. So let's jump into Canva and have a look. So inside of Canva, there's lots of templates to give us inspiration. Instagram Reels, all sorts of documents, checklists, price lists, worksheets, all sorts to give us inspiration. Now, we can't just take something out of here and use that template and then sell it. So for instance, if we're in the beauty niche, we can't just take this facial treatment form, download it, upload it into our Etsy shop and start making sales. That's against Canva's policies and terms and conditions. So make yourself familiar with what they do and what they don't allow before you use any of their templates to modify and sell. So here's what I'd do instead. So let's do something fairly simple like affirmation cards. If we type affirmation in and see what comes up, and just have a flick through and see what grabs your eye, the style that you like. We're not going to use any of these templates. We're just going to use the actual base of it so that we can get the size right and maybe recreate that style. This attracted me because I think it's readable, I think it's pretty, especially if you're doing something in the female niche, whether that's business owners, whatever area you intend to create digital products for. I think that this could lend itself to most niches. So I would just add another page. I'm not going to copy anything at all off this. But I quite like the idea of butterflies. I think they're simple, I think they're attractive, and as I say, I think they'll do for most niches. So let's head over to Kittl AI and create our clip art. I really like Kittl AI. It's an all-in-one design program, but I just think that the image generators are great, especially for clip art. We click on here on the Kittl AI section, go to image generator. I would put in a prompt. I'd just put a simple one in. I'll put the prompt below. Pretty coloured butterfly, isolated on a white background. We want it isolated because then we can remove the background to use it as clip art. Now Kittl have the clip art watercolor style. Click on that and then click generate the images. And now it's going to create a butterfly image. Again, play around with the prompt depending what it creates. What's the style that you want? This may or may not be the colours or design that you particularly like, but I think that's quite pretty. You would click export, remove background, then the export. Now I've done a few of these and I've put them into Canva. So here are the 4 butterflies that I created inside of Kittl, and I'll leave the link to Kittl below so that you can have a look and check that out and see if that's something that you'd like to use. Again, put these in the style that you like. I'm just going to show you for illustration purposes. I'm not going to spend much time on that particularly. And the next thing that I would do to create my affirmations is to head over to ChatGPT. If you use ChatGPT already, great. If you don't, you can sign up for a free account at chatgpt.com and you'll be amazed at what this tool can do. It's like having another member of staff on the team. It can just generate ideas, it can create copy, it can do a million things. So today, the one thing we're going to ask it to do is help us to create some affirmations. So say for instance, you might serve the niche of mums in business. So we want to create some affirmations that are going to help our mums to juggle busy life and work. So I typed into ChatGPT, morning, like to keep it polite, it's AI, you never know. Please generate 20 affirmations to help busy mums in business or that work to juggle family life and work life. And here it created 20 affirmations in no time at all. As with anything that ChatGPT creates for you, check it, make sure it aligns with you, don't take it as gospel. Put your spin on it, feel free to change anything at all, but it can give you some really good angles and some really good ideas. So the first one that jumps out to me is that number 2. Copy and paste it. I give myself permission to take breaks and recharge without guilt. Back over to Canva and take this and make it easy on ourselves. If we like that text, copy and paste into there. Might want to make that into, say, a purple colour, change the colour up here, or maybe that blue colour there, or maybe the dark teal. Perhaps we want to make that smaller and move our butterfly up a little. I don't think that that's very good to read personally, so I would perhaps change that. Maybe that's not a style that you particularly like. But again, this isn't a design tutorial, this is just showing you how to create the products. Again, I'd put your website on, copy the style of what they've done with their affirmation cards, and then it's personalised to you and it's a link back to you, your shop, so that whenever this customer uses these cards, you become front of mind. So I would go through, copy those. If you want to create some more different butterfly designs, you could put those in there. Make a whole host of them inside of Kittl, just keep regenerating it again and seeing what else it creates. And then again, you've got similar but different butterflies, and then you can upload them into your Canva account. So you may want to change the colour of the backgrounds on these. Again, go with something fairly light. You go back to your ChatGPT, grab the next one that aligns with you. I am creating a beautiful life for myself and my loved ones. Copy and paste it into here, arrange it as you want it. And you can go through and create 20 of those that is totally unique to you. So you can search for anything in here, checklists. And you could use something like this checklist here if you wanted to create, say, a morning routine for busy mums. You could go over to ChatGPT and ask it to give you 12 steps for busy mums to do in their morning routine that balances their work with their family. And there it gives you 12 things that a busy mum could do to create a morning routine that improves her self-care and still works with her family. And they're great actionable things. So you head back over to Canva, customize this template. And again, we're not using that actual template, we're just using the style of it because it's clean, it's readable, and it's got all these boxes and such like in place. So we would copy it. Again, change the font. Busy mum's morning routine. Copy and paste all of these ideas here, or any that you think work better. And you can ask it for more. No, give me another 5. I don't like some of those. And put them in here. But at least you've got your check boxes there. You could again add your butterflies or whatever else you want to make your checklist pretty. And then again, you're serving that same niche. It's cohesive with those affirmation cards. Affirmations was one of the things on the list. Practice gratitude or affirmations. So something like that would work really well with those cards. And that would be 2 digital products that you could create easily, quickly, and then sell them on Etsy or on your online platform. I've also got a free guide for you, the ultimate guide to make money selling digital products. I'll leave the link below for you. It's free, go grab it. And also I've got another option for you for those who really want to level up and want to create digital products fast in volume so they can get those listings into their Etsy shop or online wherever you're selling them. Gorgeous products that you have the right to sell that just make your life easier. So let's have a look. The website's called Secret Weapon, and I'll leave the link below. It's a private label rights, a membership site that has over 1,000 templates of various digital products that you can sell on Etsy, that you can create fast, put your own spin on it, and use as many as you like, as long as you're a member of Secret Weapon. So inside, you've got a weekly trend that's trending on Etsy, new things this month, limited editions. You've also a search bar here to type in exactly what you want, whether that's affirmation cards, journals, whatever, various niches by the product. So it's really easy to navigate and use, and you can use these templates to resell. So let's just have a look. Say that you're in the beauty niche. So if I type in here beauty, so there's all sorts of things that come up there for the beauty niche. So say we want to create a business plan for a beauty salon. We'll click onto it. Easy to access the template. It just sends you straight to a Canva template. And this is designed by Secret Weapon. It's not in Canva, so that we can reskin these and make them our own. And this is a gorgeous beauty salon business plan with all the information ready, and you don't need to go to ChatGPT and find more information. Everything's in there. It's a full plan. You would read through and make sure that everything aligns with what you believe, with your values. But as you can see, it just needs some quick tweaks to make it your own, to make it unique. Because if you just put this straight on Etsy as it is, it's likely that somebody else has as well. And that's just a lazy way of doing it. We can still use all the integral parts, but we just want to make this our own. We want to make it stand out and different from everyone else. So how I would suggest to do this, I would change that image, and I would just perhaps find another colour wash and some little images here. So what I did to recreate this, went to Midjourney, and first of all I put in a pink, lilac and gold pastel colour wash. AR 916. Now that is aspect ratio because I want it tall and narrow, because I want it to fit into that business plan. And here's what it created. If you don't like any of those, just rerun it or change the prompt accordingly to what you do want in there. But I quite like that number 2, so I click upscale number 2. I could also click version of number 2, and that would rerun something very similar. So if we click on it and then right click to download and then save that image to our computer. I also put in a beautiful woman, pink, lilac and gold pastel colour wash. Again, depending on the style that you like, that you think fits that business plan, I quite liked that. So again, I'd click on it, right click and image to downloads. I also did some variations of number 2. I clicked variations and then that created me another 4 images like that, very similar. So let's go back into Canva. I put them here into Canva ready to use. So for instance, for the front cover, I could just drag that across and have that as my front page. I might decide that it's a little bit bright, or I want to just maybe dilute the opacity, or I can go to edit and I can go and have a look at all the filters and have a look which ones we particularly like the style of. So I don't mind that Astro. Again, I would change this so that it's different from anybody else's. I will perhaps go to elements and maybe have a square. Don't worry, it's not going to be that colour. Or perhaps change the font as well, just to make it something different. Again, you could change the colours on that to match. We'll go down to this page now, back to our uploads, and we can drop that colour wash in there. Again, you might want to lower the opacity on that, or you might want to again change it and make it Astro. Put the Astro filter on it like the other one had, depending what you want. You could also change these. Again, that's your personal preference. We've got the other image that matches. Let's drop that down. Again, go to Astro, put that filter on so that it's in line with those. Get that same image that you've just used, put that in there, flip it the other way. Again, drop the opacity a little bit, edit, back to Astro. Drop in your colour wash in there, click on it, and of course you can choose whichever part of the design you like by dragging it up and down. And again, we can use those 3 pictures now that I created inside of Midjourney. So we might want that one on the left, that one in the middle, that one on the right. Again, make them Astro, if that's what you prefer. And keep working through the business plan until you get it exactly how you want it. Pictures like these, rather than using the photos again that are in Canva, let's create our own. So let's go over to Midjourney again. A beauty salon, pink, lilac and cream. So I didn't think that was too bad. So again, click on it, right click, save image to downloads. And I put in the prompt, an image to depict woman in a beauty salon, lilac hues. And an image to depict a woman having a treatment in a beauty salon. So again, you can use all of these pictures in here, providing that they fit with what you want to create. So upscale number 4, and again, we can drag that into Canva. Pull those photos across there. And that's how quickly and easily that the document is created. But as you can see, it's full of great information. It's a useful document that's ready to go, that just needs reskinning. And again, on the back page, I would have website or social media handles, so that when they're using this, they see your name, you're back front of mind, and they're going to come back and have a look what else you've got. So that's the secret weapon site. I'll leave the details below. But literally there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things. Most things are Canva templates. Things like that spreadsheet will be a Google Docs link, but there is all sorts in there for just about every niche. Affirmation cards for men, social media template for roofing. But again, if you just like the look of those, you switch out the pictures and make it for a different niche if you can't find that niche in here. But there's literally hundreds. There's even Canva websites for you to create and sell. So again, just access the template and there you have it. And you could advertise it as it is, but we want to stand out, want to be different. That's how we're going to get sales. So as always, I'll leave all the links below. Go grab that ultimate free guide for selling digital products and go and watch this video here next that gives you 5 big design trends predicted to sell big on Etsy and beyond in 2025. I'll see you in the next one.